They control the signal. We live in the noise. They manufactured your outrage, stole your voice. Six corporations own what you think you know. Six boardrooms decide which way the narrative flows. Turn on the television, here's your daily dose of fear and distraction and the things that matter most. To people who need you angry, scared, and split. Too busy fighting shadows to see any of it. The algorithm feeds you what confirms what you feel, keeps you in the echo chamber, nothing's real. They'll cover the celebrity beef for 48 hours, then bury the bill that stripped your workers of their powers. Past at midnight in the dead of a Thursday session. No debate, no coverage, another quiet lesson. Yeah. And who this system serves when nobody's watching the screen. The spectacle is everything, the substance stays clean. Clean off the airwaves, clean off the feed. Replace it with the outrage that they need you to need. Or noise, can you tell the difference? Signal, signal, signal. Or noise, manufacture resistance. They give you a villain, left or right, pick your hate. While the real ones move money through every state. Signal and noise, signal and noise. Wake up, signal and noise. Yeah. They gaslit a generation into thinking this is fine. That the empire's benevolent, we're on the right side. We're the good guys dropping bombs in the righteous cause, while the bodies stack up somewhere nobody draws. Attention to, because it breaks the narrative frame. The hero can't be a villain that would end the game. So the dead stay faceless, numberless, abstract. The statistic on a scroll bar, then they cut to an ad. Yeah. For a truck, for a beer, for a pill to sleep at night. Nothing like consumer products to suppress your fight. That let you rage online, all the rage you want. Long as the rage stays digital when nothing's confronted. Long as the march is permitted, processed and contained. Long as the revolution stays inside the campaign. Box, donate here, vote here, share this post. Keep the dissent performing, don't get too close. The think tank writes the talking point. The anchor reads the talking point. The tweet repeats the talking point. The algorithm seeds the talking point. Into the feet of the person who thinks they're awake. Into the mind of the activist who thinks they break the system. But the system built the platform they're on, and the terms of service says the movement can be gone. But by morning, one click, server-side decision. No appeal, no recourse, welcome to the prison. Built not of walls, but a wireless and light. They let you feel free inside the cage, that's the slight. You think the president picks the policy alone? Or does the policy arrive pre-written on the phone? From the council, from the foundation, from the fund, from the class that keeps its wealth, no matter who is one. Democrat or Republican, the legacy stays. Tax cuts for the billionaires through the decades haze. The poor get poorer, stats don't lie, but spin the stats and suddenly the poor live high. No, people know, people feel it in the bone. The empty fridge, the second job, the unpaid loan. They feel it, but they told to feel something else. To fear their neighbor, not the men behind the well. And that's the signal, right there, that's the tell. The distraction from the system, manufactured hell. Black people, white people, brown, all in the same boat. Sinking while they argue over who gets the float. The oligarch class laughs from 40,000 feet, looking down at every color. on the broken street. The war abroad and the war at home, same author, same pen. And until we name the author, they'll write it again and 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 again. Same throne, same throne. Same throne.